We'll go with a more sober intro this time.
We are in a police station after all.
Yeah.
Help me, Ethan. Tell me what you know.
Help us out, Ethan.
Yeah, what do you know? Nothing.
He's got
I'm gonna
nothing.
lay my cards on the table.
Norman Jayden.
I don't believe you're guilty. I know this
Guilty.
sounds strange, but I have my reasons.
Oh man.
Like he's part of a guild.
Help me to prove your innocence because
Prove.
the odds are stacked against you.
Get angry. Oh.
Look at these, Ethan. Look
There's only a
at these.
25% chance of anger on the wheel of thoughts.
Lives taken.
The wheel of feelings.
Goddamn rain.
When's old
Recognize this one, huh?
goatee and back there gonna
That's
go
your
off
son,
and
Ethan.
shoot this motherfucker
That's Sean.
just
He
because
is
he's
still
not
alive.
saying anything?
Just you wait.
Talk to me. Say something.
Oh, this is getting under his skin too. You could tell.
It's getting under all of our skin, I think.
What's that guy's name back there again? I always forget. Everybody's...
Blake.
Yeah, Detective Blake. That's
Carter
right.
Blake, yep.
Insane
Ethan,
ass
say something.
psycho.
For God's sake!
For God's sake!
I kidnapped my son. But I can't remember what happened.
So, you might
don't
not
know
have
what it is.
kidnapped your son.
Oh, good lord.
What you're
dude.
telling me is you don't know
Let
anything.
me out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the only person who
We'll
can
totally
save
let
you.
you out after what you just told us.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
You deserve to be walking around on the streets.
It just doesn't add up, Ethan. Stop with this pathetic nonsense and tell me the fucking truth.
God, this guy's great,
I love my
man.
son.
Very convincing.
I love my son.
Also, Ethan, very convincing. I believe he loves
If
his
you
son.
keep me here, Sean is going to die.
Mm-hmm.
John's gonna die no matter what we do, unless we figure this shit out.
Frankly, I don't care why you did it. The only thing I want to know is where.
Oh,
is
good.
Sean?
Blake is getting involved.
I don't know.
This is the
I
bad
would
cop.
already have saved him if I knew where he was.
Where he was.
Okay,
Wow.
this is your last chance, Ethan. And this time, I suggest you think carefully before you answer. Where is
Norman
Sean?
Jayden is feeling a little bit like a third wheel now.
Yeah.
I told
The
you
city.
I
Look at
don't
him.
know.
Where do I stand?
Oh, there you go.
Wrong answer. I
Wrong
asked you a
answer.
question.
Now I'm
Even if he
gonna
is a
take
killer,
your
then
butt
who
out.
gave you the right to be here?
Whose side are you on, Norman? Are you defending this piece of
Let's
shit?
take a look at his butt.
I'm defending the law, and the law says he is innocent until proven guilty.
This guy's got no rights. Do you hear me? No rights at all.
He doesn't have a right to his butt. We get to look
So
at it.
ridiculous. No rights at all. What?
No, he's got a few as a citizen.
Come on,
There you
asshole.
go, Norman
I've been
Jayden.
waiting for this for a long time. Come on then, pussy.
What the fuck? How old is this guy? Pussy?
How is he a cop? That's the thing. Just
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Wanna
Yeah,
play
there you
games,
go.
asshole? Come on. Let's play a little game.
That's what this
You're
is,
out of your
man.
mind,
Just a
Blake.
game. Just pull your gun
This is
out
gonna
and
cost you your badge.
There's no way a person this insane.
Before I
Yeah,
give in
would
to the
still be on the
temptation of
force,
painting
like,
the
at
wall with your
all.
fucking brains.
He couldn't get this far in life.
Ethan's just like still on the
That
ground,
bastard's
like,
beat a
I'm just
confession out of
gonna.
Mars. He just wants a culprit, even if it's the wrong guy.
Even if it's the wrong guy.
This is the
That is
part
not
of
way
the.
it's gonna go. I'm gonna tell
This is the part of the chapter where you have to figure out from context where the hell you're supposed to be going.
What's she doing?
That asshole has gone too far this
I
time.
don't know. I guess she's just looking in on a
Fuck that asshole.
That asshole. He's
Could
just
you
like
imagine, just
pacing
walking around the yeah. It's like if you could you imagine what some guy walking
impotently
through the
walking around the
cubicles.
station. He can't do anything about it.
Fuck.
What a
He's gonna
well lit
beat me
place
up.
this is.
Yeah, man. Could you imagine?
Blake is
Yeah,
trying
it'd
to
be
beat a
miserable
confession out of
working
Ethan
here.
Mars. You've got to do something.
Which is more important, Norman? Finding little Sean Mars or sparing that lowlife a few bruises?
He had that one loaded, locked, and fucking loaded, ready to go.
It's funny. He seems like
We've got to get back to looking for Sean if
It's
we
like
have
he's
any
it's
chance.
like he had a time machine. He's like, okay, and this is when I'll walk in, and
Norman, you need some time off to
'cause, like,
think through.
he barged in, and he was like, hey, there was no like, hey, what the fuck are you doing in my out? You know, like,
right. He was just ready. He was like, dude, well, this is
what
how it
is
goes,
more
but
important?
We've got to break a few omelets. We got to break a few eggs.
It's
to make
time
an
for a
omelet.
philosophical debate about the nature of law.
No, he was like pleased to be like
Right, such a
to be an asshole.
Yeah. now Norman
Right.
Jayden's
What are you
alone
talking about?
in such an evil, fucked up organization. What is he to do? Oh, good lord.
Well, you could go into your VR glasses and play the piano. Gameplay. Raw, unfiltered, heavy rain
I bet some people
gameplay.
played this and were like, holy shit.
Blown away
Yeah.
by this sequence.
Yeah. There's some guy out there that plays this over and over again because he thinks it's so awesome. He's like
Right,
on
he
his
gets this is like one
keyboard.
of his favorite parts.
Yeah.
Sir.
He finds all of this really
Thanks.
profound.
Yeah.
You look preoccupied.
And he's
Don't
14
mind my saying so.
and he loves his life.
Problems with the
And he hasn't
investigation?
seen The Shining yet.
Yep.
Blake is convinced that Mars is the killer.
Not you. I thought there was some evidence to that effect.
That's true.
The
It just
color on his
doesn't make
face
sense.
looks weird. Look, he looks
His
like Donald
psychological
Trump.
profile
His
doesn't fit.
shit's
Neither
all
does
like
the
orange, but right
geolocalization.
around his eyes, it's all.
I can't see this
White.
father drowning 8 victims.
Is it
before
supposed
kidnapping his
to-
own kid.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Is
it's
it-
because
there's like screens on the
yeah,
inside
okay.
of it.
Stake my life on
Because
it.
it's like flickering. For
Yeah.
a second there, I was like, man, he
Then
looks
who is?
weird.
Yeah.
I haven't the faintest.
He does look
fucking idea.
weird.
I almost thought it was like a
Maybe
thing
you
of
should
like
review the evidence in your
he wears his
possession.
glasses so much
Just what I
that,
was thinking of doing.
Oh,
that
that
it's not like tanned there.
right.
Oh, one last
That
thing,
would be
sir.
funny.
You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous.
Porn.
Very dangerous.
I'm trying to keep a handle
That
on it.
VR headset.
That's
It's
difficult.
alluring.
It's
It gets
difficult
more and more difficult.
when you have when you have
You'll end
access
up
to all
feeling
the
you're not.
porn in the world.
That would be most
It
unfortunate.
feels like you're right there.
It's right at your fingertips.
Not just happening at you. It's like you're in it.
I know I've got this investigation, but there's so many titties I could be looking at.
I could also hang out on Mars.
Oh, good lord.
Anytime
Is
I
that what
feel
this is
like
supposed
it.
to- Oh, we've been here before, haven't we? Or he's done this.
He's done this,
Weird.
but he was in like a big
like meadow, like a huge
it was like mountains and shit.
Right,
Like it
like
was
a-
just all sort of
like a
picturesque.
valley, like yeah, like
Kind of looked like the first world of Mario Odyssey.
oh,
I don't know what the hell. I didn't edit any of this. It's just gonna be me looking through his clues and shit until he figures something out.
This is so...
Lame? Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
This is for people to go, oh, what if I was like a FBI
white,
guy with
Age between 30 and 45.
VR sunglasses
He's
that looked
intelligent.
cool?
Calm and determined. An organized type.
Organized.
He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Yeah, we knew that. This is the thing that bothers me about this portion, this part of the game, is you can't, like, it doesn't filter out the shit that you've already looked at.
Right.
So you just hear him say the same thing over and over again until you find, like, the thing that you haven't looked at yet. I'm like, oh, right. That.
Dude, look how badass he looks with his awesome sunglasses and glove.
That was amazing.
On Mars.
He didn't even comment on that. He just looked
Yeah,
at
just
it.
looked at it. Doesn't even need to say
There is
say
also a
anything.
railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
With the rain.
So if we just stick a bunch of cops along all of the railway lines in the fall time,
Looking for children.
looking for children.
Well. Looks like there's something
Cool
new. The video
animation
recording
with
from
the
near park in the
barks.
afternoon show
Yeah, that
on
was
Mars
awesome.
disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
They're farming so much aura with this sequence, like, it makes it worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's boring as shit, but like, all this cool, like, whoa, technology.
A Chevrolet model.
Oh, man, this is
corresponding to the
incredibly
time
interesting.
Passed at 1602 heading for the park. When in the opposite direction at 1637. That could fit the time that Sean Mars disappeared. Could it be the killer's car?
Yes, I think it is.
Based on what you just said, I think we have a reasonable
Suspicion.
suspicion.
Yeah.
We should go look at that.
We need to be suspicious of that.
We've got to find the right
Maybe
bubble,
we can't see
though.
the driver's face.
Yeah. Drive his face. Well, you know, if you could have seen the driver's face, then you would have been like, oh shit, like a long time
Car
ago.
was stolen. Let's see. A certain Jackson
You'd have been like,
Neville
oh
was
shit,
suspected of
it's the
stealing
face
it,
of the guy.
but the charges
There
were
he
dropped.
is. That's the
Not
killer.
enough evidence.
But as it stands, like you said, not enough evidence. Just like the guy in Home Alone,
Get to the point, Norman.
not enough evidence to convict.
Jackson Neville, a.k.a. Mad Jack.
Oh yeah, there he
involved in several
is.
cases of buying and selling stolen vehicles. Considered to be very dangerous. This guy might have provided the killer with a car. It's a pretty slim lead, but it's all I have right now.
Awesome. Way to go, Norman Jayden. We've got a new lead. But we're back in the stupid, dingy office.
I gotta find some way to get Ethan Mars out of here. Even if there's only a 1 in 1,000 chance he's telling the truth, he may
Probably
still
be
able
addicted to
save his
the
son.
glasses if I could hang out on Mars all the time.
No, I can't just stand by and watch. I'm gonna help Mars get out of here.
Why? It's probably him. He sucks.
Yeah,
Did
but
Mars confess?
No, not yet.
but Norman Jayden has decided to do the dumb thing and let him go.
He must be tougher than I thought.
Tough or not, he'll crack. They all do.
In any case, congratulations.
I like how
Lieutenant.
this is how
You've done a
this
fine job.
precinct
I called a
works.
press conference.
Right.
It'll Kick off in 1 hour.
Did you beat him hard enough yet, Blake? don't worry, sir.
No point.
I'm gonna have to
Got
wait
it.
until he wakes back up
That's
again,
all
and then
the
I'm
press
gonna
wants to
beat the
know.
shit out of him.
Ethan Mars is innocent. He truly believes that he alone can save Sean. What if he's right? I'll play those odds. I've got to get him out of here.
right? Turning off the camera first seems like a good way to start this operation.
I don't know why they have cameras in those rooms. If anybody could just fucking turn them off at any point.
I don't think they can.
consult
That's
my
probably not
superiors.
like
Maybe-
how it's supposed to work.
Right.
You see it in movies and TV all the
Gotta handle
time.
this on my own.
Right.
But they're
Or they
like,
give them a
"Oh,
little
we're
signal. Or
Yeah,
they
we're tucking off the record now.
yeah. Like, well, what good does that do anybody?
Has he confessed?
Not yet.
I see.
Why aren't you kicking him?
Leave us alone.
Lieutenant Blake said to...
Please. Leave us alone.
Is Lieutenant Blake in the FBI?
Right. I'll be at the door if you need anything.
Lieutenant Blake, sign your paycheck.
Well, yeah, he's my supervisor.
Christ.
Well, I'm in the
You all right,
FBI.
Ethan?
Fuck off.
Oh, you pathetic creature.
I'd cut his other finger off just to make sure he knew.
I gotta get out of here. I've gotta save my son.
Let's see what I can do.
This
Should
is
be able to get him out of
ridiculous.
here without being noticed.
This is
I gotta
ridiculous.
find a way to get you out of here, Ethan.
Yeah.
Stay put.
Why? Why are you gonna try and find him? I mean,
Because Ethan didn't do it, and Norman
Shit,
Jayden has
what am I
randomly
doing?
decided that
Helping
based
suspect to
on
escape? That'll cost me my badge and earn me a 10-year stretch.
whatever the
Right.
hell just happened a few minutes ago. The soul searching that he did in his VR glasses.
right? I thought we were gonna go talk to a car thief man.
No, that's a lead for like later, I guess. Right now,
we
now
have to.
this-
We have to help the suspected child kidnapper and murderer escape
The
from
one
police
guy-
custody.
who seems to know anything about any of this that we
Right.
You
know.
can take a break. I'll keep an eye on him.
You sure? Actually, I was busting for a piss. If you need to adjust his handcuffs, the keys are on my desk.
Okay.
Busting for a piss.
That's a good way of saying that, bro. Nice
That's
job.
an actual expression.
That just caught me, you know?
Huh?
That just caught me, you know?
Yeah. Well, you don't really hear that often. Busting for a piss. Also, didn't he already send that guard out of the room?
That's what I just thought.
like,
Like, leave us alone.
yeah.
And he's back. Did you forget or?
That's got rid of the cuffs. Wait. You won't be able to get out of here looking like that. I need to find
Right.
you something.
Put the cuffs back on?
Yeah, so in case they come back, it looks like you're still.
That's true. That guard could reappear at any minute.
Yeah.
Like right now. It'd be funny if he opened the door and the guard was back in there on the other side of the window. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to have this guy escape.
Go take your piss.
Yeah. Are you piss quickly or?
Here, put this on. They're having a break. If you're quick, you'll be able to slip out without being noticed. Head straight to the exit. Don't stop, don't talk, don't even think. Just walk.
That's bad
don't know what to
advice. You should probably
Just
think.
say you're gonna save your son.
Actually, you know what? Ethan doesn't think at all ever. So
I
No.
hope I won't.
that advice means nothing.
No, he's just gonna.
He's not gonna think. He was already planning on doing that.
He's gonna pass out and kidnap another kid or some shit.
Ethan. It's good. He's back on the streets.
Less than an hour
Think of all the damage he could do.
Who have identified the man thought to be the origami killer. Ethan
Origami?
Burke, father of the kidnapped victim,
Origami.
Sean Mars, is on the run and should be considered armed and dangerous. A police manhunt is now underway, and they hope that they will soon be able to announce the apprehension of this dangerous lunatic.
Like they'd say that on the news.
Dangerous,
This dangerous lunatic.
He's a lunatic.
Dangerous
You know what he likes? I
lunatic.
brought some of everything. I hope that's okay.
Police?
No, I think we lost them. The guy at the desk, though, he gives me the creeps. I don't trust him.
He's not with the cops,
You're all
though.
over the
He's
news
just
reports,
weird.
Ethan. Every cop in the country will be hunting you. They say you're the origami killer.
Can anybody
true?
say it right?
Are you the killer, Ethan?
And she's got like Asian patterns all over her jacket, too.
Right.
If anybody would know.
Yeah, you'd think. Wait, before I answer that question, I have to touch this wall. Okay, now I'm ready.
I sometimes have these blackouts. I don't know what I'm doing. As if I'm someone
Oh,
completely different.
Ethan.
The only thing I remember afterwards is the bodies. The bodies in the water.
What?
Why are you hurt, Ethan? Why
That
were you
was
in
not the
apartment?
question to ask.
What'd she ask him? Why is he
is he
hurt?
hurt?
Other self is testing me, testing my love for Sean. He wants to know if I love my son enough to save him. That means there's some part of me that knows where Sean is. But the only way to find him is to go through these trials.
Why can't you tell that to the police?
Or stop being crazy. Hey, she's asking the
What?
interesting questions here.
Drowned his victims and has kidnapped his own son?
Yes.
They never let me go, and I
Right.
have to stay free to save Sean.
No.
I have no choice. I'm his only chance.
Yeah, this is where the logic breaks down. What are you talking about? You have no choice.
Not until then.
No, this is the one instance where when you were a kid and they told you, like, if you're in trouble,
Can't keep
go
going
find
like
the
this.
police, they were right.
You're
This
destroying
is
yourself,
Right.
this is one of those situations where the police will do better than you.
Thing that matters.
But finding Sean is the only thing that matters. And he can't find Sean if he's in police
Don't
custody.
understand. Time is running out. Sean
But if
will
he
be dead
tells
in a
the
few
police
hours.
what's
I have no
happening,
choice.
They might be able to figure it out with their
Right,
way
with their
more
infinite resources. Yeah, I don't
And
understand.
manpower.
Like,
Please, Madison,
he's so stupid.
forget everything that's happened. There is nothing more you can do for me. If you want to help me, leave. Leave me to do this on my own.
leave. And tell the police what you saw here. Ethan.
This is just fucking. I can't even, like, I don't even care how this ends now. It's like, whatever happens, it'll just be.
Yeah, it'll be
Just be a good
entertaining.
time, yeah.
Stupid.
I don't have much time. I've got to find my son before it's too late.
Yeah. It's too bad you were just at the place where they could have helped you do that.
Now you're in your hotel room with all these button prompts.
I have to
I
open
mean,
another
There could be
origami
any of
figure.
them.
I mean, I guess these police are so corrupt, like overtly and obviously, that it, you know,
That's
I could,
true.
I could
mean,
see
he
not
got
wanting
the
to
shit
work with
beat
him.
out of him at the station just now. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ethan has to go become a killer now. He's not even questioning it.
No, just, yep, okay. Get the gun, go.
Does this look like a boring enough setting for the next scene?
Oh, it's this guy. That means
Manfred.
action. He's gonna be kicking somebody's ass.
Manfred.
It doesn't always mean that. There was
That is
time he
absolutely what it
took
means.
care of a baby.
Look at all these clocks
What was that
and
movie
cases
with
of
Charles
things
Kramer
for
at the golf
people to
club
be
really
knocked
about?
into. It's so obvious, bro. All this valuable
There's some
antique
fight
shit.
scene about to
Nothing
happen in
much
here.
changed.
Yeah, 100%.
Just the dust and clocks ticking all
There's
over.
no way somebody doesn't get thrown into these glass
It
cases.
was
You know what I'm
crazy to let
saying?
her come with me. He's trying to help
Yeah,
out, but
yeah,
just get
I don't
And
her
they've
know.
got all that grime up in the
have to
corners
talk
like
to her
they've been
later.
there for decades. And they're
Right.
about to get all destroyed. Look at all these posts with the glass in between.
What is happening right now? He's looking for the owner,
Right.
and the owner is not... Oh, there he is in the chair that we just walked by when he wasn't there a second ago.
Scott. Scott Shelby. Do you remember me? Scott? Scott! Oh, yes, of course. Well, good to see you. How long has it been? Oh, about 10 years, I guess. Oh, at my age, time means nothing anymore. I
Can't
repair
wait.
clocks, but I try
Can't
to
wait for
forget
that day.
For time to be meaningless.
For time, yeah. Time becomes meaningless.
Oh,
10 years.
No, I
It's
quit.
nothing.
I'm a private investigator now. This is Lauren. She's a friend.
Hello.
Oh, hello, young lady.
You have a very long face.
This calls for a celebration. I've just the thing.
Why? What
Wait
celebration? Oh, I guess because they haven't seen
I'm
each other in a
sure
long
I
time.
saw
Yeah,
a
I
bottle
guess
of
so.
Scotch around here somewhere.
All right, now here's where the guy that followed them here breaks in.
Nice to see Manfred again.
Manfred isn't sure if he has alcohol in his store.
Do an old man a favor,
Right.
would you, Scott?
That means he
Tell him
doesn't
to
drink very
call back
often,
this
if at all.
afternoon. Sure, no problem. Hello? Yeah, this is Manfred. He's not available right now. Could you call back later this afternoon? Thanks.
No alarms, no surprises, only scotch.
Well, to old friends.
Good lord, look at that dude's hand.
He's old.
I know, but
Old people's hands have weird shit going on with
he's
them.
got a lot of spots and stuff. He should go.
That's what they got, man.
I hope
maybe
he's
you
got
could
a
tell me
good
about the
doctor.
typewriter that was used to type the address on it.
He's probably on blood thinners. That's probably why.
Let's have a look.
Should he be drinking?
Sure, he's old.
Could you pass me the magnifying glass from behind the counter?
Oh, sure, I'll
please?
get it.
If anything now, you know, it's better. You do one shot, you get fucked up for the whole night. Blood's all thin.
You do it again in another 10 years. And Scott Shelby shows up again.
Yeah. By that point, you'll have recovered from the hangover.
Holy shit, is it storming outside? Was that thunder?
Yes. That's an affirmative. I got a notification on my phone earlier about my thunderstorm this afternoon.
I hope we make it through this recording.
Well,
We
let's see what
shall.
This envelope has to say for itself. Royal 5. Yes, the shape of the T's and the F's is typical of that model.
What an old...
Used between 1907 and
I bet you that guy's dead now,
1924.
unless maybe they had like a younger voice actor do it. But
No doubt about it. It's a Royal 5.
I'm an old man.
These typewriters, are they rare? No, they're fairly common.
Okay, so this isn't a lead at all.
Many folks have one gathering dust in an attic or in their cellar.
Thanks.
You keep a record of all your clients?
I hate to, like, just make a movie, dude.
Right.
Why do you have to do this?
Right.
Because it just makes it not
Right.
flow at all.
Right. Exactly.
Keep my account books in the office.
You're just like, oh, so that was just an option, just to have one to, so that it seems like a real conversation. Because some options don't go anywhere.
Delighted to help.
No, most people have one. All right.
Yeah, it's like, and then you gotta sit there and watch them stare at each other for a few seconds.
Yeah.
He has a
Between.
1920s typewriter. He may have needed Manfred's services to get it fixed. We'll know when we get the list.
Wow, what a music box. I think this is worth looking at for,
More than,
I don't know, more than like 10 seconds, but less than 30.
yes.
Been a while since Manfred went into his office.
Has
Has
it?
it been a while?
Been, I don't know, 20 seconds? Maybe he doesn't know where it's at, and he's got to look through drawers and shit.
Killer's name.
Hello?
Manfred.
Hello? Your call is lodged, sir. A police car will be there in a few minutes. I need to know who you are, sir. Sir? Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. He's dead. Oh, God.
How?
Poor old man. He
I
didn't
don't-
deserve to go like that.
I mean, like
Like
physically.
what? He said he didn't deserve to go like
Oh my
that.
god.
What are you doing?
Still struggling to understand what the hell has
The killer has already
happened.
called the police. I think he wants us to be his scapegoats. We gotta get the hell out of here.
What do you mean? We have nothing to do with his death. We were just here when it happened.
Look, we're running out of time to find Sean Mars. The last thing we need is 24 hours in a police station explaining this whole thing.
Well, so what do
Okay,
we do?
so it's this guy. This is the guy.
What? Who's the
Watch
guy?
front door.
Scott
I'll get rid
Shelby.
of our fingerprints
He's
from
the
everything we
killer.
touched since we came in. You better
He's
work
the
fast.
killer?
The police are
Look
gonna
at
be
this
here any
shit. There's no way he didn't do this.
How in the fuck would he have had time to
What are
do
you doing?
this?
If someone comes in, we're gonna be in trouble.
These are Manfred's account books. He must have been looking for owners of royals when he was killed.
Forget it. We gotta get out of here fast.
Look at the way he's behaving about this. Yeah, there's no way.
We gotta wipe our prints off of
Right,
everything.
we gotta wipe our prints off, and we shouldn't stay to explain this to the
Gotta
police.
find everything Lauren and I touched since we came in here.
If it's really
Well,
how they are
here's the
portraying
thing.
it, then how easy would it be to explain to the police? Nobody else was in here. We were both in this front room. He goes back to his office. It takes him a minute. We go back to check on him, and he's dead.
I think you're thinking about this a little too logically. We have to remember that this character is written by the same people or person who wrote Ethan Mars.
Yeah.
So it's entirely
Yeah.
possible that Scott Shelby is just as stupid
Yeah.
and just doesn't understand like that the police could actually help. That's the
Or,
thing.
I mean,
What is everybody so
because,
afraid of the fucking police about?
If you're worried about getting in trouble, then the best thing for you to do right now would be to
Is-
call the police. The worst thing would be to run away so that then somebody can come in here in the morning thinking it's an antique shop and they find the owner dead and then they start doing some digging and figure out you guys were here last night. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Almost finished.
Doesn't make any sense.
You would want to immediately call the police. You would not go, we gotta get out of here in case somebody finds us. We gotta wipe down our prints.
Did it?
Did it cut out the recording?
I think we're still recording.
What the fuck, bro?
I think
How did that happen?
I think it's still going.
Do you have like a surge protector or something?
I think it might have gone to battery power.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's still going.
That's pretty crazy, dude.
We'll see.
Well, it's a good thing this scene lasts for 20 fucking minutes of him just wiping shit down. Jesus.
Well, it doesn't have to last that long. You can decide to go whenever you feel like you've
I got what I got.
got everything.
To prevent them from finding us. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, it's obviously him, dude.
He was back there for 15 seconds. Looking for the list or whatever.
Right.
You claim the victim was killed while you were in his shop, correct?
Yes,
so they did
went to get something in his office. A few minutes later, I went in to
Yeah,
see he was
it's
okay.
literally the next scene is him talking to the fucking police about it.
You should have called the police immediately, Mr. Shelby.
As far as we know, he did.
How did he get here? That's the thing. He said we had 24 hours, or we can't afford to lose 24 hours talking to the police.
Yeah. What in the fuck is happening?
Police officer.
PI or not, Mr. Shelby, don't leave town. And if you end up next door to any more dead bodies, remember to call us. Okay?
Yeah, will do.
This is the worst in terms of like
David Cage has 0% idea how the police work.
Scott Shelby. You in trouble again?
Wrong time, wrong place. You know what it's like.
Don't sweat it. I'll take care of it. For old time's sake.
Thanks, Carter. I owe you one.
Yeah,
you
it's
on to anything at the moment?
Hold on.
Well, I got some ideas. Nothing concrete.
Well, if it goes beyond the idea stage, you'd tell me about it, wouldn't you, Scott?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they set up like this little rivalry between them throughout the whole game to have moments like that, have a little more gravitas and
rivalry.
Yeah.
Rivalry.
Of course, you know, they've had scenes between those two where they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get to it first. Oh no, you." Right? And now
they haven't. I don't think they've had any scenes together.
That's why that one felt so weird.
Well, it just like maybe you're onto something.
I guess they have a history or something.
Yeah, all of a sudden they've got a history together.
Stop the car. Stop the fucking car.
Stop the fuck. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Grab the wheel while someone's driving, while it's raining.
Yeah, in the rain, on a busy, street
What looks
in the
like
city.
a 1950s fucking Beetle or something.
I know. This guy's driving like a classic Cadillac.
I'll do it on my own.
Well, you're sitting in the car with a murderer, so it's good. It's a good thing that you got out.
It's all my fault. I should never have let her come with me. This girl's stubborn as
Blah, 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 blah.
She doesn't let up, with or without me. Crap, I have no choice. I guess I'm doing this to protect her.
Did you guess? It's the other thing that annoys me about this game, the thoughts.
Yeah.
That you can have, that the characters can have. It's so like...
I can't just leave her like that.
They're not real thoughts.
Yeah, it's like disingenuous.
Nobody thinks like that. I don't. My thoughts are real specific to me. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah.
Do anything to hold him once again in my arms.
Like nobody else would know, would understand. Like if I wrote out my thoughts, nobody else would understand what the hell,
Right.
you know what I mean, was going on in there. They'd be like,
Yeah.
you're weird. Be like, yeah, I know.
Come on, kid.
Yeah, he's good because he put a jacket on you. He definitely didn't murder that guy. Thursday.
Oh man, imagine getting this knock on your door at 11:15.
I'd be like, you know what, buddy, go for it. I don't know why you're here. I don't really give a shit. Get it over with.
I didn't come all this way just to stop now. I've gotta go through with it. For Sean.
However this is gonna help you on your journey, I hope it's worth it.
Dirty guy.
Hey, it's Ben Stiller.
Chopped off finger. Ben Stiller.
It's Ben Stiller mixed with like,
I don't want any junkies at my door.
I don't know.
If you want to score, man. Hey.
No,
Take
not
it
Ben
easy,
Stiller.
man.
He looks more like
Keep cool.
what does he look like?
I don't know. There's
He's
something
got
about
like
his
a-
eyes.
Buddy, tell me what you need.
Tell me what you
Or
need.
we can make a deal, huh?
Sure, we can make a deal. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Kicking it off.
There you go.
You're gonna be shooting up in hell, motherfucker.
Man, I was totally wrong about the action scene. This is better though, I think. The guns and stuff.
What, as an action scene?
Yeah.
It's
All this
fucking
goofy-
hilarious.
Yeah. Feathers flying. Oh, that
He just
absolutely
caught
should
it
have
in
hit
the
him.
arm, bro.
Yeah. If he didn't get at least one pellet in.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh, you didn't count your shells.
Hold it, man. I give you whatever you want. Got dope? I got cash? You want some dope?
Or some cash?
I got children. These my girls, see? This one's Sarah.
Where the fuck did he get that
And the
from?
little one.
I don't know.
That's Cindy.
It was in his sleeve. He's a magician.
I thought he was
I wanna
from
see
Bob.
them again.
He's all of a sudden got like a southern accent.
Oh, I thought you meant the picture.
No. Well, that too, but like it's all happening so fast.
This game is so
This one's
stupid.
name is Sandy. Earlier, he was like, "You want some dope?"
I'm a father too.
None of the accents in this game are consistent. That's the only thing that's been consistent.
Is that what? So that was the point of this, for him to have his little.
Well, you can. It's a choice. You can shoot the guy.
Yeah, but like all this, like he shot at you 17 times, and you shot at him several
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
And it's over.
That was.
At least for today.
That was,
It was
some
great.
kind of something, man.
I
Wow.
think that episode encompasses it covers a lot of the bases of what makes this game so stupid. It had plenty of bad police procedural and procedures and police stuff that made no sense.
Yes.
It had overblown stupid drama that makes no sense between Ethan and Madison Page, and then also Scott and what's her name.
Yep.
It had a really long boring sequence at the antique store.
That was ridiculous. That whole thing was so stupid.
And it had a nice overblown ridiculous action sequence that came out of nowhere with the guns. So It's all the stuff that makes Heavy Rain great. All packed into one episode.
I mean, the whole scene with the antique shop, and then the one right after that, that was like...
It's just that it comes
so,
right
yeah,
immediately next. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so what was the point of all of that if
Yeah.
you're just like... And that's the thing, it doesn't tell you, did he call them? Did they go to the police station just from there? Or did the police find his body and then
sort it out and call him in
bring
and
them in for questioning?
Yeah.
Like, when was that conversation supposed to be taking place?
It's dramatic. It's emotional.
Right, and we also needed him to have a scene with Blake.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I think that was probably the whole reason for that.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Even though we hadn't, like I was talking about, we hadn't set that up at all.
Right. I thought you would, I didn't realize you were joking.
No.
I was like, what fucking scenes have they had before this? What rivalry are you talking about?
We've been building towards this. This is definitely not out of the fucking blue.
Right.
What in the hell?
Scott Shelby used to be a policeman.
Fucking
He used
game.
to know Blake, I guess.
I mean, you can put all that together when they're having that conversation. I don't feel like it, I don't know. Like it's supposed to like it's not a situation where they're showing instead of telling and like providing you with context so you can fill it in. It's just they're bad at like telling this story, so they have to like play catch up and do all these like fill in all these things like, oh yeah, what about that thing we were supposed to do about Scott Shelby and Lieutenant Blake having this history with each other. Oh yeah, we'll throw a scene in like after he goes and kills the antique shop owner.
Right. Well, if we set that, if we stitch those together the right way, then it can like he'll be at the police station because of that.
Yeah, and then you can talk to Lieutenant Blake, and then yeah.
That's so dumb.
What a great story. I love it.
It's only going to get better from here. I've got like so many of my favorite scenes are packed into the last few hours of the game. So
good. I can't wait, dude.
What's when Jayden goes to talk to his new suspect, his new lead.
Yeah,
that's a great scene. Yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Good. Well,
that's it for Heavy Rain today. Check in with us next time, and we'll see. You shake the mics around with your leg. We'll see what happens with everything. Ethan Mars.
He needs to die, bro. Like he just straight up, or go to jail forever. There's definitely what's going to happen is he'll be like vindicated completely by the end of the game. Like we'll figure out that he was actually like some sort of savior figure the entire time, and he was supposed to go through this whole trial so that he could have his arc or whatever. I don't know what they're trying to do with him, really. It's ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's very stupid.
But yeah, it'll be they'll figure out, oh no, it wasn't that he was the origami killer, it's that he was the origami killer hunter and or something, I don't know,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And then he'll get like...
Ethan won't pay the price for being stupid.
No. He'll get rewarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, join us next time for more Stupid Ethan.
Stupid Ethan.
This was fun.